What is going on, YouTubers? Big Philly with Poor Boys RC. Thank you once again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's a cold day up here in the hobby room. We've got the windows have been open all day. It's middle of winter. We've been doing some painting up here, so sorry about the toque and the hoodie. Gotta do it. I'm freezing. I don't have a lot of natural protection up here, so I'm working with what I got, okay? But thanks again for tuning in, guys. And I wanted to do a quick video for you today. Sorry I haven't been producing much in the last week. I've been working on another project. I've got a full-scale car, 1/1 scale car. If you guys are into that, give me a thumbs up and let me know of what you're into. But I've got an old 1994 Pontiac Firebird, and finally got my motor back after an arduous motor journey and been occupying some of my time. So I apologize for neglecting the RC world. I'm back. Just want to do a quick video here today with some Injora wheels. Take a closer look at these. So I just want to talk about these Injora wheels, guys, and I'm a big value guy, big fan of good value, and in the world of RC beadlocks and metal beadlocks, pretty amazing how quickly you can end up spending $200, $300, or $400 on a set of decent looking beadlocks. And that's out of my price range. I don't know about yours, but what I like here is these Injoras, and I've picked these up on Amazon. I'll throw a link in the comments or in the description below. I picked these guys up. I've used a few of their beadlocks before. I've been very happy with them, and I wanted to share these with you guys. So we're going to unbox these, and we're going to mount them to these beautiful RC four-wheel drive Mickey Thompson Baja Claw TTCs. First things first, let's unbox the Injoras. The Injoras don't come in any kind of special packaging. In fact, they came as 4 separate wheels in 4 separate packages in one bubble envelope that you would get at your local post office. So very, very plain Jane packaging, but hey, you're not paying for the packaging. This is all about saving a few bucks. Let's open them up and see what they're all about. First impressions, what do you think, guys? I'm looking at this wheel. I think it looks very nice. I think it looks very simple and clean. So they say you learn something every day, and it's a really interesting design that they've gone for here. So here you have the inner portion of the wheel where you kind of get the look of the wheel, and we're going to bolt on the rear portion and then put the outer ring on. One of the things that kind of been driving me nuts when it comes to buying wheels and tires for my crawlers is that they're not all compatible. Some wheels, some beadlocks will fit with a certain type of tire, and this tire won't work with that wheel, and that wheel will work with this wheel or that tire. And it's just kind of, you know, I guess if you don't know exactly what is going to work with what, it's a bit of a crapshoot. So, and you can spend a lot of money, and I have spent a lot of money on some of these tires and wheels and had them not work together. So that's been kind of a point of frustration. So I saw the design of these and I thought, I hope they would just work. So let's keep digging in and let's see if they actually work. One thing I like about the design of this particular beadlock is that you've got the inner rim, which many styles have. You've got basically your entire wheel assembly with a lip attached to it, and then your outer beadlock. And if you look, just a bit of room, just a bit of space here between this chrome or the stainless inner wheel and the outer beadlocks to actually pinch the tire. RC four-wheel drive, Mickey Thompson, Baja Claw, TTC. Love these tires. Let's see these. Like, so sticky, don't even want to come out of the package. Man, these are sticky. God, I love these tires. Real simple. Start off just by taking your beadlock, or the center portion of your beadlock, jamming it in just like so. Jam it in. And as you can see, we've got her centered in there beautifully. Now I'm just going to take my wheel. Bango, that fits in lovely. Now, will the whole beadlock portion work? So what I find happens here, guys, is you see this portion of the this silver inner portion of the beadlock, and as I close the tire down over it, it really, how do I explain this? You've got this thick piece of rubber right here, and it has to, the inside has a provision where it can fold into the wheel, and you really have to work hard to kind of get everything lined up beautifully in order to be able to actually work. And of course, you got these tiny little screws to work with. See that big, thick slab of rubber in there? I've got to kind of pull it back so it sits over the rim, the inner portion of the rim, a little nicer, and gives me enough wiggle room to actually be able to close this wheel down, lock this wheel down. Holy, what a task. Well, guys, I've got her started off pretty good. I think we've got traction. Putting some screws in here. I'm not tightening them up 100%. I'm just kind of getting them in just enough. Well, I think we've got it. I think these are going to work. Let's see. Also, guys, if you don't have a power driver, I'd strongly recommend getting one, especially for a job like this, doing beadlocks. Make your life a whole heck of a lot easier. What do you think, guys? I think it did a pretty good job. I think there's this portion right here where it's not, where the rubber just isn't quite fully pinched onto the beadlock. So I'll go back and fix that. But overall, for a quick effort, these worked out pretty good. I am actually quite happy with that. And look at that, those look sweet. And if you want to get creative and you want your wheels to match your rig, you can always take the outer ring off. You can always paint that outer ring and kind of use like an accent color, red or blue, whatever you want, and have it match up to your rig, because that would look extra super cool. So check it out, guys. This wheel actually mounted pretty nicely. The inside of it, there's enough meat on there. It's grabbing on well enough that I don't think it's going to be an issue. And as far as the outside goes, same deal. I was able to bolt it all down. You know, it seems like some of the issues with these wheels is that you've got these awesome bolts for the beadlock, but they're too smaller. They're too short, and they're just not long enough to kind of get in there and bolt onto the inner wheel hub and pinch the rubber of the tire. So here they seem to have done that. They seem to have grabbed on well enough. I'm confident that that would hold up out on the trail. If it doesn't, you know, I'm going to let you know. But anyway, just a quick little overview of an inexpensive beadlock wheel option, all metal, found on Amazon, about 50 bucks Canadian with shipping included. I'm pretty happy with these. They look cool. They've got some nice weight to them, and you bet I'm going to go run them on my TRX4 and see how they go. So thank you so much again for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you have not. I would love it if you did. Lots more RC stuff coming up for you guys this week. I'm off all week and have a lot of stuff planned, so stay tuned. And as always, be excellent to each other.